Alors, salut et bienvenue to a new segment on my channel, which, if I was smart enough, I would have called my channel something else and called this The Diary with Irach, but here we are. Maybe Cozy Corner or something? It's not very cozy right now, but it is my bed, so I'm pretty cozy. What? Oh, it's my cat. I thought it was my brother, bro. I thought my brother was being like, you know how like boys make like loud noises when like they're playing cars or whatever? I thought it was my little brother. It was my cats fighting. But yeah, so obviously this channel for me is more about just like having a space to almost vent, but just like documenting my life, like literally documenting life as someone who graduated high school when they didn't really think that that was gonna ever happen. Like, obviously I knew logically that was gonna happen, but did I think I was gonna end up at this point? No. Did I think I was gonna have to lose so much? Like the people I don't see anymore and I'm scared I'm never gonna see again. Like, oh, did I ever think that was gonna happen? No. Like, anyway. But obviously I'm gonna have days like this, especially since I don't have the best mental health, never have, and obviously now it's gonna be worse. But honestly, I don't suspect this video will get any views. If I think some of my videos get really low views, I expect this will get like 10 or something. Like, no one wants to watch this. But I had a really hard day today. Like, genuinely had a breakdown. Sorry, something touched my hand and I thought it was like a spider or something. Like, I had a breakdown this morning. Like, I just like, I felt like crying all day. Like, in the morning too, to have a breakdown for me is crazy. Like, I've always prided myself on like waking up in a good mood, like always being like hopeful in the morning, but this morning was just horrible. Like, realizations, revelations, everything was crashing in on me, and like I just find it really hard to have hope now. Like, I feel like I'm wasting every day of my life. Like I said, let me find it. I have my actual diary in here. Here it is. Quand le soleil descend encore et encore et encore, en journée gâchée, le sol déchante et attrait de passer avec toi. Like, literally, I'm not gonna translate directly, but like when the sun sets, like when the day finishes, over and over, like every day, when I'm like just going through every day and another day passes, like the only regret I have is not spending that day with you and like you. But yeah, like, because I feel like I've lost so much and I can't have those things back, every day without those things feels like a waste of time, and like I'm just getting further and further away. Like, I literally measure my life since my year 12 formal, or since graduation, or since my last HSE. Like, it's been 5 months since I was last happy, is how I view it. Like genuinely happy. Like, everything else just seems like an act now. But I wanted to take you through what I do when I've not had a good day. So, number one, I have the app Finch, and it's like that little thing where like you set yourself goals, and I have on my goals list to plan out my meals and what I'm gonna do the next day, or like set goals for the next day. So tomorrow is a Monday. Good things about Monday is my family doesn't have like meals plans like set throughout the week, but every Monday we have my mom's spaghetti bolognese, which is my favorite meal in the world. So I get to have that tomorrow. But other than that, like, I don't have any plans. So I think what I should set myself is to clean my room, which I've done so many times on my channel. But yeah, because I feel like if you're living in filth, you're not going to be very happy. But I don't live in filth, but oh, let me just write this out. This is my little to-do tomorrow. I spelled do as do, like you have an assessment due tomorrow. I don't know what I did in that, but so clean room, and I want to dust because my room gets very dusty for some reason. So that's one thing I want to do tomorrow. And what else? Maybe I should bake tomorrow. I'm gonna bake. I've been eyeing off a cake mix packet of like cookies and cream cupcakes. I've been wanting to do those, but I haven't been able to ask if they're for anything because they're in our main pantry instead of in our other pantry. So my mum might be saving them for something. I don't know, so I'll ask. If not, there's other stuff in the back pantry that I can use to bake, or I can pick a recipe of something. But yeah, what else should I? Maybe I should have a bath tomorrow. Like, obviously I have a shower every day, but like maybe I should have like a bath. Like that would be nice after having like a rough day. And I can have candles. Let's have a bath and a bubble bath. I have a bath bomb from my friend. That's 3 simple, easy goals. And you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go for a run because I didn't do that last time it was on my list because it was raining. And it might be raining tomorrow, but we're gonna add it on there anyway. And then also because I don't have a goal list from yesterday for today, because I was out with my friends last night, which was honestly what added to how upset I've been, because of no fault of my friends, that was not a good time. We went out, it was pouring down, we were stuck in the city. I had an adverse interaction with an older, I was gonna say gentleman, but I don't think I would call him a gentleman. And I was getting very stressed and very flustered, and it was not a good time. But yeah, so what are some things that I did today that I'm proud of? Again, let me just write it out. So I went out today even though I didn't feel like it. I had a breakdown this morning because my parents were like, oh, we're gonna go out and get breakfast, do you want to come? And I said no. And now one thing that I always do is I always do this to myself. I'm like, what if today was the day you saw that person out and about in the world and you didn't go? What if that's the day you're both gonna be out at the same time? Which, number one, my parents were going to Windsor. No way that guy was gonna be in Windsor. No way he was gonna be in Windsor. But anyway, so I was like, oh, you know what? Siri, flip me a coin. And obviously the coin said to go. But I just like really didn't want to. But then at the same time, that thing in my back of my mind was like, today could be the day. Get in the car. So I went out with my parents. And I had a lovely breakfast. I had like corn fritters, which I don't normally get because I don't like corn, but it was really good. It had like avocado, poached eggs, smoked salmon. I love smoked salmon. So I went out with my parents. I finished editing my other video. Oh, I filmed this. Another thing that's on my Finch is to write myself little affirmations, which I don't know if affirmations are very much linked to like new age sort of spirituality day. Spirituality day is a thing my school runs, but I always think about school, my old school. But yeah, so honestly affirmations for me are more like, I don't do like I am beautiful. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Like if I don't believe it, I'm not gonna say, like there's no point. But there's let me go through my other ones because I don't like to do the same ones. But like one of them was like, one good week doesn't ruin everything, and like trusting God, which we're gonna get into that in a second, don't you worry. But I deserve to live. I wasn't gonna get that bad on camera, but yeah. And God is always with me. He is. Oh, this is a script. I was like, I didn't write in my journal in ages. This is a script for something. But yeah, so my affirmations for today, I like to think about what I've been feeling about in the day. And that is, I guess for me, like, every day that I wake up, it means there's still a plan for me. So let me write that out and then we're gonna say it together. So 3 times is what we're gonna say. Every day that I wake up, God has a plan for me. You go? Okay. Every day that I wake up, God has a plan for me. Why am I acting as a rap? Every day that I wake up, God has a plan for me. Okay. Now honestly, since I haven't written in my journal forever, I might take some time to do that. I don't know. I don't know if I should film it or not. But yeah, honestly, also in my journal, I think I said this before, like I do mostly write in French. I feel like I can be more honest. Like that thing that I read before, obviously not English, it was French. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna record it. I'm definitely not gonna read it to you because who cares? Maybe I will read it, but you're not gonna know what it means, and no one's gonna translate it. But yeah, it is important to me to maybe get back into it. And yeah, I think I'm not gonna record, but then I'll talk to you about what I wrote about. Okay, so I'm back. It's only a short one because I didn't want to start crying because that felt too far. But I can read it to you if you like, or you can skip this. It's addressed mon Dieu, which is basically like saying my God. Honestly, when I pray in French, I don't use the term Dieu because it's different to in English where God is the name of God, you know. in the Bible in English, God is referred to as God, whereas in French he is referred to as l'Éternel, le Père, I think it's just mostly l'Éternel, le Père, which is the eternal one, and Father, the Father. So and obviously like Jesus Christ and stuff. But yeah, so that's why I also like don't, it's also not seen as taking the Lord's name in vain if you say mon Dieu in French, which means my God. Like if like you say like OMG in French, like which would be OMD. But yeah, let me read this instead of closing it. So I don't know. Basically, I'm like apologizing for how silly I've been recently, and that I know that I'm supposed to have like that. Almost me feeling so hopeless and scared is like a slap in the face to God. Like I'm supposed to trust in his plan and trust in what he knows is best for me, but I'm so scared. Like I've been saying it since before I graduated, like I'm just so scared. And I think that fear is what puts me in this own prison. Like I could have everything I want if I hadn't been a pussy. Like if I could have just had a glass of Man Up, there's a chance I could have everything that I want. And then I'm like, I'm like, God, help me. Like, help me. Like, I didn't put myself here. Like, I'm not the reason I'm here. But I'm gonna kill my little brother. But yeah. Just know if I can't read in English either. But mon Dieu, je suis désolée pour mon action lately. Oh, I just wrote that in English. I just realized. J'ai peur aujourd'hui et très mal. Le plus mal. Mon corps plus et ça peur pour mon mari, mais je ne sais pas s'il peut sentir mieux de plus. I say, like I know, but just the letter I as in English. I didn't realize I did that. I'm gonna say je sais, je signe tout le temps et j'ai peur de mon mari. Et chaque jour j'ai plus et plus peur que ma vie est sûre et mon mari partout. Chaque temps je fais meilleur, je vois le visage. Je vois sa visage. Fait, regardez-moi, ça me manque et j'ai mal. Which is basically like, I miss my mec and I'm in pain. Give me my mec back. But yeah, I'm also gonna turn off my fan. Oh, it's right next to me. I love this thing. I used to beg for this in my old house, as if my parents could just get me a remote for the fan that was already installed. But yeah, honestly, like I've said, like I feel so hopeless. And like, yeah, I beg God that if he doesn't have a plan for me anymore to stop my suffering, if you know what I mean, like take me home. But obviously I'm still here, so there is still a plan. But this is another every night thing. I have been going through Isaiah. So right now, I won't post it. Right now to chapter 41. And I might just read you chapter 41 if you want to hear it. It's about 29 verses. Yeah. So this one is called Israel's assured of God's help. So when you talk about Israel in the Bible, it's not the country, it's God's people. That's just what it's called. And then they called themselves that when they made the country. But I'm so embarrassed to read. I read out loud every night too. I don't read it in my head. I read it out loud just in case anyone's listening. I'm schizophrenic. Listen to me in silence, O coastlands. Let the people renew their strength. Let them approach and then let them speak. Let us together draw for judgment. Who has roused a victor from the east, summoned him to his service? He delivers up nations to him, and temples kings underfoot. He makes them like dust with his sword, like driven stubble with his bow. He pursues them and passes on safety, scarcely touching their path with his feet. Who has performed and done this, calling the generations from the beginning? I, the Lord, am first, and will be with the last. The coastlands have seen and are afraid. The ends of the earth tremble. They have drawn near and come. Each one helps the other, saying to one, take courage. The artisan encourages the goldsmith, and the one who soothes with the hammer encourages the one who strikes the anvil. Saying of the soldering, it is good. And they fasten with the nails so that it cannot be moved. But you, Israel, my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the offspring of Abraham, my friend, you whom I took from the ends of the earth and called from its furthest corners, saying to you, you are my servant. I have chosen you and not cast you off. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. Did you hear that? There's a reason I didn't read this last night. There was a reason I was too tired to read this last night. I needed to read it tonight. You got it now? There's always a reason I had to read this tonight. Yes. Yes! Yes, all you who are increased against you shall be ashamed and disgraced. Those who strive against you shall be nothing and shall perish. You shall seek those. Yes, all you who are increased against you shall be ashamed and disgraced. Those who strive against you shall be nothing and shall perish. You shall seek those who contend with you. I can't read, I'm so sorry. But you shall not find them. Those who war against you shall be as nothing at all, for I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, do not fear, I will help you. Do not fear, you worm Jacob, you insect Israel. I will help you, says the Lord. Your Redeemer is the Holy One of Israel. Now I will make you a threshing sledge, sharp, new, and having teeth. You shall thresh the mountains and crush them. You shall make the hills like chaff. You shall winnow them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the tempest shall scatter them. Then you'll rejoice in the Lord, the Holy One of Israel. You shall glory. When the poor and needy seek water and there is none, and their tongue is parched with thirst, I, the Lord, will answer them. I, the God of Israel, will not forsake them. I will open rivers on the bare heights and fountains in the midst of the valleys. I will make the wilderness a pool of water, and the dry land springs of water. I will put in the wilderness the cedar, the acacia, the myrtle, and the olive. I will set the deserts of Cyprus, the plain, and the pine together, so that all may see and know, all may consider and understand that the hand of God has done this, the Holy One of Israel has created it. Set forth your case, says the Lord. Bring your proofs, says the King of Jacob. Let them bring them, and tell us what will happen. Tell us the former things, what they are, so that we may consider them, and that we may know their outcome, or declare to us the things to come. Tell us what is to come hereafter, that we may know that you are God. Do good or do harm. We may be afraid and terrified. You indeed are nothing, and your work is nothing at all. Whoever chooses you is an abomination. I stirred up one from the north, and he has come. From the rising sun he was summoned by name. He shall trample on rulers as on mortar, and the potter treads clay. Who declared it from the beginning, so that we might know, and beforehand, so that we might say, he is right. There was no one who declared it, none who proclaimed, none who heard your words. I have declared it to you, Zion, and I give to Jerusalem a herald of good things. But when I look, there is no one. Among these there is no counselor, whom, when I ask, gives an answer. No, they are all a delusion. Their works are nothing. Their images are empty wind. That second part was about idols, so pagan worship. But yeah, I think honestly after today it makes sense why that was what I had to read. I will read more because obviously it will take me years to get through Isaiah if I read one a night, but I'm not going to sit there and make you listen to nothing. No, not nothing. I'm not going to make you sit there and listen to me read. Sorry. But yeah, honestly, I felt like this would be a segment of the video where I just like ranted, but I don't know if there's nothing else I need to say. Like, obviously I've said how I feel without, you know, naming names, which I don't know, who cares. I know you don't watch my channel. You know who you do. This feels so targeted. I don't mean like at different points of the video I've been talking about different people. When I say you, I mean the collective you. We need to have that distinction in English. But yeah, honestly, I didn't plan my meals. I'm gonna talk about this. I think in the morning I want to have something with eggs. I love eggs. I'm a breakfast person. To the day I die, I'll have breakfast for dinner. Like if I'm making dinner, I love eggs. My dinner's already chosen. That will be spaghetti bolognese, and I'm so excited. But breakfast, I'm thinking something with eggs. I really do like making scrambled eggs right now with I put tomato, spinach, and spring onion and scramble that. I've had it on crackers before. I've had it in wraps before. And I just have it on some toast. Who knows? Or I might have it on its own. I'm thinking that. Lunch, I make like this tuna avocado salad, and then I cut up pieces of nori seaweed. And thank you to the 2 people who are gonna watch this video and spend a pretty difficult end to a day with me, because today was probably one of the worst I felt. I'm also gonna pray a rosary tonight. I'm gonna pray a decade because I feel like it's harder for me to keep focus with a whole rosary, especially at nighttime. Like if I'm doing it in the day, I'll do a whole rosary, but at nighttime it's just easier to do a decade because obviously I believe in the quality of the prayers over the quantity. So yes, a full rosary would be ideal, but if I'm just gonna be not even reflecting on the mysteries and just, you know, daydreaming about Momek, like yeah, that's but yeah. Oh, I did want to go through, if I didn't pray, how I structure my prayers, because maybe I could get some feedback. I don't know. Basically I always start off with what I'm thankful for, which I was also gonna go through on here, but it's too late now. That's for next cozy corner with Ida. But yeah, what I'm thankful for, and then apologize, because obviously I believe you go to confession to fully absolve yourself and reconcile, but I still, you know, in between sessions I do apologize for my, and then what I'm praying for. So there's one constant every night, because I want that cookie, but yeah, it cycles out a lot. But yes, that was first iteration of Cozy Corner with Irach. So I'm gonna be the one viewer. I hope I enjoyed this. Yeah. Bonne nuit. I thought I'd give an update. I filmed that on Sunday. It's currently Tuesday night, and I have 2 hours left. 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 I And I really gotta say, guys, trust the process, because this week has not been good. I feel like I think I said at the start of the video that I've been pretty happy with myself about having a good day, like waking up positive, and then I get this way during the night. Sunday wasn't like that. I had woken up, had a breakdown that morning. I have to say that the rest of this week has been better. Monday was tough. Today was definitely better. I'm only really starting to feel that sadness now. Monday was all right. There was times within the day, in the morning especially, I had to go park and just cry. I was dropping my sister off somewhere and I just had to park somewhere on the way home and just cry. But today's been better, but now I thought to record this because I'm not doing well right now. Pretty upset. I don't know what to do. My parents aren't home. I was gonna go sleep in their bed, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. Their room's really cold right now. But my hair looks crazy. Yeah. It's a process. It's not gonna go away in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day.